Use it up, wear it out, make do, and then do without in 2025. Hey, this is Jeff at Below Average, coming to you with some other things that you should not be doing in 2025. We'll expand from my previous video. So if after this one, if you have a chance to go watch that one on what not to buy new in 2025, I'd really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I got 10 things, 10 simple items. So this would be quick and an easy video, things to remember. What to use up, wear it out, make do, and do without. Love the saying, love the saying. So here's the first one, simple, leftovers. Kids usually don't like them, maybe even yourself. Well, tough. Everything you make, call it a leftover. Tell them they better lick the bottom of their bowls, that whatever is made is going to be cleaned out before anything else is done. Simple. That is so simple. No waste means no waste of money. That's number one. Number two, stop using the food apps for delivery. The DoorDash, the Uber Eats, these things are money draining. They'll take everything you have, and for some reason, most people don't even realize it's happening. Just the savings of not doing that once a week could add thousands of dollars to your retirement if you invested the difference. That will be in a later video as I go through these things. All simple. No DoorDash, no Uber Eats, none of that stuff in 2025. The savings is phenomenal. Number three, if you're a coffee drinker, do not ever buy coffee on the road at Starbucks or any of those places. Make it yourself. Stop paying, if you realize that Starbucks employees can make, where I live, start off at $14 an hour. Probably after a short time, they're at $15 an hour. You having to pay somebody $15 something an hour to make your coffee. There's something you got to think about. Do it at home. You got all kinds of options out there. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I have no idea. I know the savings is, once again, the difference could be thousands of dollars in retirement by investing the difference. So, number three, do not buy coffee outside your home. Make it yourself or go without. Number four, I'm having to look at a list. Number four, do not waste your time and your hard-earned money going to the movie theater unless it is what in my area is called Taco Tuesday, where Tuesday the movies are only $6. That is all day, all movies, almost all movies, but all day at $6. In my area, it's a free sign up. All it takes is your phone number or your email, and that's all you ever have to end up signing up. Simple as can be. And you do accumulate points for when you do watch these $6 movies, that after maybe 3 months or 4 months of, if you went consistently, you'd get a free movie thrown in. So, no movie theater unless you're going on Taco Tuesday and pay $6. And then the next one that adds to that, so we're at number 1, 2, 3. We're at number 4 or 5. I'm sorry. Number 5 is do not buy popcorn at the movie theaters unless you're doing the Taco Tuesday and you have signed up for the membership, and then you buy the popcorn bucket. After dropping like the $30, and if you go to them, only if you go to the movies consistently on the Taco Tuesday, then you buy it, because then they're free refills. You get 2 free refills every time you go. Actually, if you live really, really close, you can just walk in and get the bucket filled for free. Besides that, do not pay that kind of money. The crazy markup is ridiculous. Don't do it. Simple. These are all simple things to save money. This is Jeff, remember, at Below Average, where you're trying to save every penny you can to sustain life and to invest for your retirement without having to go working harder and longer hours, folks. Let's get back to it. Number 6 is kind of funny, that if you buy nothing new in 2025, nothing new, what is the one thing you save besides the actual item you're purchasing that you do not need? What do you save? Everybody saves the sales tax. So this is the time where if you're buying anything, You buy it where you don't pay sales tax. You wait for garage sales for the summer. You buy off of Facebook, Craigslist, any flea markets, any sort of things like that you can end up doing. That's where you do it. This is your chance to stick it back to the government as they stick you every day, and you don't even realize it anymore because you're so used to it, you don't even feel it. But do not buy new. Do not pay sales tax. Love it. Love it. Don't even have to do anything and you save money right there. That's just like getting paid and not going to work. Everybody would sign up. So do it. Next one. This is a one that a lot of, especially younger people, have troubles doing, but to me, it is the best thing. Use cash on everything you do purchase. This hurts. This will hurt harder than it is hauling out a card, sticking it in there, paying for it, and then worrying about it later to see where you're at. And obviously, don't use your credit card. Use cash. This entire country, this world is going to be set up eventually trying to go cashless. You force them to keep taking cash. This is the way you control your own finances, cash only. There's been tons of studies out there that have shown, this is why the credit card industry was created forever ago, is that people without using cash will have a much more tendency to spend money that they don't have. Even look at where you work at. If you're in a factory or any kind of office setting, there's a chance that some of the machines, the vending machines, might not even take cash anymore because they're trying to get you to haul out your card so you'll spend more money. And it won't be long, you'll look at it and you'll see the prices even creep up just because you're going to buy it anyways. So don't do it. Cash or don't buy nothing. If your place of work only uses the card for the vending machines, take in your own stuff. Stick it to them. Stick it to them all because that's all they want to do to you. For every dollar they want to take from you, you make sure they can't take nothing from you. Very simple. Very kind of hard to do. Very simple, especially for younger generation. They're so used to it. But it's a great thing. If you don't have the cash, you can't buy it. Next, anything you have left over from Christmas that you have not used, especially if it's still in the box, maybe even still in the package, probably from Amazon, return it. Return it, return it, return it. If you have not gotten it now, you have never needed it. It's one of those impulse buys. If somebody got you something and you still haven't used it, return it. Take the money and use it to pay debt or stick money aside or use it to help keep your budget going for the month. But these are things you obviously don't need. Return it. Why? It's easy. This is part of Amazon's mistake. They've made it easy to do returns. So this is your time to return. Love it. Love it. Hey, they'll take it back. Just give it to them, take the money, and run. Next, especially these are really for spouses, or for, I should say, married couples, where you have these date nights and you guys go out and you go crazy and go drinking and go to get something to eat and maybe the movies or something like that. No more. In 2025, you got to stop doing that. Do your date night in-house. Rent a movie. Utilize, instead of maybe you'll look at and say, you know what, I'll pay for that one channel for the month. That might cost, say, $5, $6, $7, $8, maybe even $10. Let's pay for that. If there's a movie on there we want to watch, we can go that route, and then you get a whole month of other movies on there for free to make sure you cancel. You don't want to keep doing this. But no date night. Make something in-house. Start researching and figure out what do you guys like to eat, and try to make it yourself. Do it as a couple. For one, this is going to be cheaper, healthier, and you stay inside and you save a ton of money. Remember, below average, take the difference of your savings, stick it into a retirement program, and you have thousands of more dollars in retirement. That's what this whole channel is about. Not going out and telling you that you might as well go work 3 jobs, 4 jobs. You better work 80 hours a week. That's the last thing I want you to do. I want you to take all these little tiny things that are involved in your life, just like the date night, and you can stop and you can save money. That might save people as much as $50 or $100 a month if you did it once a month. That is huge. Use it to pay debt off if that's what you have to. Tell your better half, we're going to do it. We're going to take that difference of money and we're going to use it to pay the debt off. So at the end of 2025, we'll have some debt gone, which will create more money for you to invest for your retirement. Remember, not working more hours, just invest for your retirement. That'll be here before you know it. Next. This one is a simple one. This is the last one. This is one I've mentioned many a times on my some of my other videos. Question the price you pay for all your insurances. Homeowners insurance, car insurance, your life insurance, if you're paying anything else insurance wise. Question it, question the cost, look at it, spend some time, do a little research. This can be huge. You do this right out of your house. Time is free. You can end up looking at anything, especially like car insurance. If you've been at a place for quite a few years, I guarantee you there's a good chance you're going to be able to save a bunch of money by going to somebody else. And guess what? Don't get caught up into saying, well, that's my local agent. That person is not paying your bills and not funding your retirement. Is what you're doing is you're paying his paycheck. So look at all that. Homeowners insurance is the one I would say to watch out for. Make sure your home is up to snuff before you make a change, because there could be a crazy chance that you've been getting by with something like say an old roof. That is very big. That is something that these industries have the ability to possibly have an idea on knowing when you have replaced your roof to know where you're at. And by taking on somebody new, that might cause an issue. So look into that first before you end up doing that. Your life insurance is another thing. If you are healthy and you've had your insurance for a while and you're starting to creep up more in age, it's worth looking around. If you have a level term policy, which I did, my biggest mistake that I never even thought of is I waited too late in life. I waited till it was my 20-year term was done and up, and the cost was way too high to end up purchasing other insurance. Is what I should have looked at is about 5 or 10 years earlier than that, just to see what the cost was. I haven't done any other research on this, but I know it would have been significantly less. I could have maybe made the change there, reduce the amount of insurance to keep the costs within reason, and being able to drag out an additional maybe 10 years later in life on that, instead of where I'm at now, where not looking at doing any of that. Just looking at being self-insured, which is what you're supposed to do for insurance. But if you can end up, having some and you can afford it, and it's nice to have. So that's, and any other insurance. There's other versions out there you can look at. Those are probably the big ones that people pay per month that they're looking at. So take all this into account. Hey, comment down below. I've just touched on a few things in 2025, what not to do, what to work your way out of. Where are you at? What's going on? How are things going? Remember at the beginning where I said, use it up, wear it out, make do, and then do without? Apply that to all forms of your life. That one's really good for like clothing, but apply it for everything before you end up making any decision. Hey, this is Jeff at Below Average. Thanks once again. Like I said, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let's see what we can help out with other people. They can read through the comments. They can get suggestions and ideas. That is the most phenomenal thing. Free information on what has worked for other people. People can read through comments and decide on their own. So once again, thank you and have a great day.